Here are 5 things about me. One, I was born in Bulgaria, raised in Bulgaria, and then I knew I wanted to study abroad, so I moved to the UK. Then I spent some time in Italy and then moved back into the UK. And I consider myself to be a global citizen because I don't really fit the standard when it comes to just being Bulgarian or being British. And so, yeah, I'm a multidimensional being. Let's call it like that. Number two, I am an INFJ. If that gives you some indication as to the type of person, I am an advocate. Therefore, when I believe in something, I pursue it with all of my being. And I am very passionate about changing the world. I did not think I'm going to change the world with No One Knows Me as my first debut book, because for the longest time I wrote a book about happiness, and that book hasn't materialized itself just yet. Number three, I do 2 podcasts, Born to Do It, where I invite positive change makers to share their story as to how they shape their careers and how they align with their soul purpose, and Big Souls, Big Ideas, where we talk about big stuff. It was a podcast that was born from my desire to stop engaging in small talk, and I thought it's a lot more fun to do the big questioning in life with people. So I started a podcast and we talk about things like spiritual awakening, going back to Lemuria, talking with dragons, and understanding how we can explore our creativity. Number four, I help people unlock their earth instructions or natal birth chart. It's part of my business core offering where I assist lightworkers and entrepreneurs to use the information that's in their natal birth chart and apply it into their business. Number five, I am a lightworker, meaning I'm here to bring positive change into the world, to be a positive change maker, but I have a higher calling, and I've always felt that from when I was very young. I aligned with that path a few years ago when I had my big spiritual awakening, and I've been channeling a lot of information from the divine. Number six, I am a channeler, meaning I receive downloads just like this book, No One Knows Me. I receive messages, intuitive messages. I have a lot of spiritual gifts activated, like clairvoyance and clairaudience, and I have a lot of tarot decks, a lot of oracle decks, which sometimes allow me to channel messages using them. I don't always need them, but the storytelling element is a lot more fun when you have the tarot cards or the oracle cards. Number seven, I am a storyteller. So I did my bachelor degree in journalism and creative writing, then my master's in film and television. I have been obsessed with movies and TV shows, and I love to use them as the basis for storytelling. I love to help brands, I love to help individuals share their unique story, and hopefully with No One Knows Me, I can empower you, encourage you to take a look within to extract what makes you who you are and share yourself with more confidence and with more courage. Number eight, I am an authenticity alchemist, using my insights from the natal birth chart, or rather your insights from the natal birth chart. I can coach you and help you discover your growth opportunities, but also help you understand who you are on a deeper level, because the elements and how they're positioned in your natal birth chart explain to you who you are, what your love language is, how you communicate, and pretty much how you need to use your energy in a way that is beneficial for you so that it doesn't deplete you and it connects you to people. Number nine, I am passionate about leadership. And this is something that has been a theme in my life for the last few years. I've been learning a lot about how to be a leader, how to shape communities, and I am kind of everywhere on social media. If you follow my presence, there's a lot of guided messages, channeled messages that are coming through me, and I'm finding the best way to share them in a way that I can empower you to be a leader yourself, because I firmly believe that there is a leader, a teacher, and a coach in every single person. And finally, number 10, I love writing. This is why I've always known I wanted to pursue a degree in journalism and creative writing, which is why my career path has been marketing, communication, social media, branding. I've always wanted to write books. I've always wanted to use my words to heal people, and consequently or subsequently, I've found that over the years, the things that I've written and given people have been quite healing for them. So No One Knows Me is a big milestone on my personal journey, and I'm excited that I get to share it with you, and I'm excited that I get to share it using Kickstarter, because I think it's one of the most innovative platforms when it comes to channeling your potential and channeling it in a way that allows you to dream bigger. For me, No One Knows Me is not just about publishing a book. It's not even about publishing my debut book, although it's a big milestone for me. It's also about positioning the idea that we can use our products, our services, our books to make a statement about the world. And to me, mental health matters a lot, because I've had a lot of seasons where I've had to face dissociation, depression, disappointments, and I didn't have the emotional tools to do that in the best way possible. So No One Knows Me is a product of my own healing and raising my own emotional intelligence and learning about the world and what is possible, because the education system did not provide me with the tools, and it did not provide my carers, my guardians with the tools to raise me in a way that I was sufficient on my own. So I had to learn how to love myself in a world that did not teach me the importance of loving yourself. And if I can affect you positively with No One Knows Me, if I can bring you closer to who you are, to your higher self, to your inner child, to your higher calling, then I would have completely aligned with my mission to be a storyteller, a light worker, and a positive change maker on earth. Thank you for getting your copy of No One Knows Me, of listening to my story, and of sharing your story. Together, we might just be able to share our stories and change the world for the better, one story at a time, one book at a time.